Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Last night we saw Shawn Porter fight Yordenis Ugas. He retained his WBC championship by split decision victory. Interesting fight because Shawn Porter displayed a different style last night. You know, it wasn't that come forward aggressive style. He was kind of just sitting back boxing, making good use of his jab. But Yordenis Ugas, a lot of people are saying that he got robbed last night. My thing with that fight last night was, why was Ugas not throwing more punches? You know, he seemed to be pretty accurate when he was landing, throwing and landing, but for me, he didn't throw enough punches. And I think the deciding point in the fight was when they didn't call that knockdown of Shawn Porter a knockdown, because from what I saw, it looked like he knocked Shawn Porter down. I thought that would have been the fight right there. Had he gotten that 10-8 round, I would have had Ugas winning the fight. Now, to be perfectly honest, it doesn't really matter who won that fight, because the winner of that fight, you know, is probably going to go on to face Keith Thurman. You know, here, let's backtrack because we're speaking in past tense, right? So Shawn Porter won the fight. I'm willing to bet that Keith Thurman is going to try to exercise his rematch clause to fight Shawn Porter in another bout, the second bout, right? And of course, Shawn Porter and his father talking about, oh yeah, we going to Dallas, we going to Texas. Like, y'all know y'all not trying to fight Errol Spence, okay? Y'all know y'all want to fight Keith Thurman or one of these other bums out there, right? So let's just keep it real. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep that same energy, all right? You're going to be in Dallas for Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia. I'm picking Errol Spence to beat Mikey Garcia, as are a lot of people. Now, when Errol Spence wins that fight and you get in the ring talking reckless and crazy, let's see what happens. Let's see if that fight actually materializes. But I have a sneaking suspicion that Keith Thurman is going to attempt to fight Shawn Porter next, even though he probably shouldn't. I think Keith Thurman needs another tune-up fight before he fights Shawn Porter. And Shawn Porter, well, he just looked bad last night. I'm going to be honest. Shawn Porter looked bad last night. But you gotta beat the champion convincingly, man. I thought it was an extremely close fight. Both guys could have done more. You know, I wasn't particularly impressed with Shawn Porter. You know, he's fast, man. He's got some fast hands. He's got good footwork, man. Ugas, pretty accurate with his counters and shit, but, you know, I would have liked to see Ugas press the action a little bit more. There were points in the fight where Ugas was just following him around the ring and he's putting his hands down. He's not throwing any punches, almost like he was afraid to get countered if he threw some punches. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my problem. I didn't really enjoy that fight. You know, most Shawn Porter fights are pretty rough to watch, a lot of action, but in this fight, you know, I felt it was kind of lacking. So Shawn Porter kind of skid through by the skin of his teeth. Get it? Because he's got big-ass teeth and big-ass gums. And that's why he almost didn't make weight, because his shit weighed too much, man. Pause, his fucking teeth. But anyway, let's get back to the fight. Shawn Porter won the fight, man. So, you know, like, it don't matter who won the fight, because both of these dudes are going to lose to Keith Thurman and or Errol Spence. So it really don't fucking matter, all right? I'm getting so used to these robberies in boxing that I'm not surprised. And I said this in my previous video. This was like a setup fight, man, you know? But, hey, if you put money on Ugas, man, I feel bad for you, especially if it was a lot. I put money on Shawn Porter personally, but, you know, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys thought of the fight. You know, I'm more interested to see what happens next. You know, we got Manny Pacquiao. I mean, the welterweight division is kind of a shell of its former self. Like, the welterweight division used to be the hottest division in boxing, right? We had Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. We had Terrence Crawford. Now there's talk of Marcos Maidana coming back. But, you know, all that's fizzled out because why? Because these guys refuse to fight each other. You know, Errol Spence is fighting Mikey Garcia. Not a fight I wanted to see at all. Keith Thurman's about to exercise his rematch clause against Shawn Porter. I'm really not interested in seeing that. I mean, the first fight was good, but both of these dudes have lost a step, seemingly, if you ask me, especially Keith Thurman. He's getting to that age where he's about to start slowing this shit down, and he's not going to be one time anymore. He's once upon a time Keith Thurman. So there's that. And then you got Danny Garcia fighting Adrian Granados. Shout out to Adrian Granados. But, you know, that's not a fight that anyone called for. Terrence Crawford is fighting Amir Khan. No one called for that fight. Kell Brook is over in the UK eating chocolate brownies and shit. I mean, again, the welterweight division is a shell of its former self. And whatever happened to the Charlo brothers? They just disappeared. Don't one of the Charlos fight this weekend? I don't know. Maybe I got to look at the boxing schedule, but I could have sworn one of the Charlos is supposed to be fighting this weekend. And I'm assuming it's going to be Jamal. So, boxing something else, man. I watched some of that Dimitri Bivol fight. Dude, he's scared, man. He be fighting scary when he be getting hit with some hard punches. The motherfucker back off quick. So, he need to drop his ass down in the way. He's talking about he want to fight Canelo. Canelo beat the fuck out of his ass. But, you know, back to the welterweight division, man. Manny Pacquiao, I think that's my wild card, man. You know, Pacquiao said he's going to be watching the Spence and Garcia fight. I think it'd be a good look if he fought the winner of that fight, whether it's Spence or Mikey Garcia. But, you know, Manny Pacquiao got a track record of fighting losers of fights. So if Mikey Garcia loses that fight, I don't want to see Pacquiao fight him. I want to see Pacquiao challenge himself one more time, you know, one last time before he gets his career ended by Spence. And you know what? If they go fight over in the Philippines, that shit's going to be rigged and fixed. They're going to put some shit in Errol Spence's water. You're going to be throwing up and shit before the fight. He ain't going to be able to train properly over there in the Philippines. And Manny Pacquiao's going to wash his ass. That's what I believe. I'm a conspiracy motherfucking theorist up in this bitch. I don't care. All right? Do not go to the Philippines to fight Manny Pacquiao. I know it might seem lucrative and the money might be good, but I don't trust that shit, man. Pacquiao going to be, man, I ain't even trying to slander Pacquiao's name, man, but he going to have some extra shit running through his veins, if you know what I'm saying. Shawn Porter, congratulations on defending your WBC championship, even though a lot of people said you should have lost the fight. But me personally, I say it doesn't really fucking matter because both of y'all are washed. You and Ugas are washed, all right? Ugas is washed. What champion can Ugas beat right now? Can he beat Spence? Can he beat Thurman? Can he beat Crawford? No, he can't beat any of those guys. Can Shawn Porter beat any of the other champions? Probably not. But you know what? I don't want to see Shawn Porter try to pretend like he's a fucking, trying to put on a boxing clinic, all right? We pay to see Shawn Porter wrestle and be aggressive. We don't pay to see him throw 20 jabs around and try to follow up with a straight right. I don't pay to see that shit, all right? I want to see Shawn Porter going in like a football player with a shoulder tackle, headbutting motherfuckers, biting people with his big-ass teeth. That's what I'm paying to see. Hitman Boxing, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe, and I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah. Fresh about the 37th chamber. Sold 2 dots, killer beat, new generation. I'm killing niggas with no hesitations. Real hellraiser, killing them softly because it builds patience. What's up with niggas and they fucking favorites? Swear to God, man, but I'ma just stop before they say I'm hating. Anyway, this be that chill wave. Each and every day, nigga, it's a lifestyle over this way. Along with getting blazed, talking to some slimmies. Sophisticated conversations while drinking some Henny or maybe some Irish whiskey if they wanna get down. Let's smoke a pound, smoke green, show us skills with a mouth. I'm on a different type of level than niggas getting they shine. All about that rah-rah, I'm here to captivate the minds, turning niggas into zombie fans. A cult following that knows I get it poppin', just call me the showstopper, man. I'm Midwest till the fucking end, subtracting bitch-ass niggas from my life to get these dividends. I'm dope, hype, fresh, there's no contest. Follow your feather, but it's never lifted. You was the best. I got these Ferrari dreams with the top down, nigga. Glowing tree, cruising through the fucking south side, nigga. Lots of hype beats strolling through my timeline, nigga. I just leave them where they at and focus on these figures. I be the old Mr. Grump, really just don't give a fuck about these niggas' feelings. In my opinion, they fucking suck. Yeah, and if they want it, they can see me, bruh. I'm riding solo everywhere, consider that a fucking dead. These niggas scared of competition these days. Fuck a card, I pull your page, so you better behave. I'm an angry nigga, shake me, watch me fucking explode. Like a champagne bottle that just dropped on the floor. It's a whole lot of niggas that can't fuck with my torch. A bunch of pussies, they ain't never stepped a foot off they porch. I'm on a genocide mission to exterminate these fucking fakes, walking with this proton pack, blowing my cares away. I ain't finished yet, serious like career threats, throwing out these slurs every minute like I got Tourette's. Fuck, shit, bitch, and some other adjectives. Make it all rhyme. I had you bopping, asking who is this? It's Soul 2 Dots, raising the flag for hip-hop. The fifth element, secret weapon, I be a sure shot. Spitting all these lyrics like it's fucking ammunition on a 40 cal. Seeking destroying these motherfuckers out.